Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. My name is Colin and I come from Hytera Marketing and Solution Center. It's my great honor to introduce Hytera Security Communication Solution to you. As is well known, security is essential in today's world. It keeps people safe, protects property, and helps business and services run smoothly. From residential communities and commercial spaces to high-traffic transmit hubs and sensitive government buildings, robust security prevents problems like theft, damage, and even larger threats. To address diverse needs, we sorted the security into 3 levels based on possible dangers, environment complexity, and social impact: small-scale security, middle-scale security, large-scale and critical infrastructure security. In each part, we will introduce the corresponding user scenarios, user requirements, solutions, and case studies. Firstly, let's take a look at a small-scale security solution. The small-scale security user scenarios typically covers localized venues with limited foot traffic and lower threat levels, focusing on cost-effective solutions. These include familiar scenarios such as villa communities, entertainment venues, shopping centers, and restaurants. Let me paint you a picture of typical small-scale security operations. These are often local business or residential communities, where every dollar counts. Their tighter budgets stem from having smaller scales and thinner profit. That's why they are especially careful about pricing. Their communication coverage is limited to areas within 5 kilometers, maybe a few buildings no taller than 5 floors. Because they are serving small and specific spaces. Due to the low risk level, their security team typically consists of no more than 30 personnel. Given the needs of this tier, we have identified key requirements for radio. First, the radio needs to be affordable while still delivering reliable communication performance. Since most security guards work outside, the audio must be loud and clear enough to hear in open environments. Battery life is another critical factor. It has to last long shifts without constant charging. Ease of use is equally important because these radios will be used by different knowledge level personnel. And finally, durability can't be overlooked. The radio have to withstand daily outdoor use while minimizing maintenance needs and after-service costs. Next, we will introduce the first communication solution for the small-scale security: the narrowband direct mode solution. The direct mode solution is the cost-effective and easy-to-use communication solution that can meet the various communication requirements of small-scale security customers, such as communication distance, simplicity, cost-effectiveness, and durability. Users can choose analog or DMR radios based on their preference. We recommend some radios that meet requirements and have a black appearance, because security clients typically want to present a professional and serious image. The specific model can be changed according to the situation in the region. Let's take a look at the value of direct mode solution. Why it's the most cost-effective solution? Because it's free of installation, maintenance, and usage fees. Users can easily communicate with the radios after simple configuration, without the need to deploy any other devices. Secondly, it's easy to use. Our narrowband radios have many advantages in terms of usability, such as air clone, team-up, and app programming function, which can help users save time. Some radios also support dual PTT buttons, Type-C interfaces, and a variety of accessories, which can improve communication efficiency and user experience. In some cases, narrowband solutions are not the best choice, because most of the time customers use free-frequency bands. What if the communication distance can't meet customer requirements or there is too much signal interference? At this point, we can choose the second solution, the POC solution. Nowadays, POC communication is becoming more and more popular around the world. Hytera can also provide POC solutions. Hytera deploys and manages Hytalk platform. Users can purchase or rent POC radio and purchase platform service from dealers to use public communication services. Each dealer is responsible for managing their own customers' account information and SIM cards. The benefits of POC solutions are that they don't require frequency points, can communicate anywhere with the public network, and don't require the deployment of a network or any system. For the radio, we recommend the P30, an entry-level POC radio that is cost-effective, lightweight, and easy to use. For POC radios, signals have a big impact on communication audio quality. Hytalk public communication platform can provide users with a high-quality audio communication in weak network environments, even with a packet loss rate of 50%. It can still provide stable and clear sound. In the future, Hytalk will continue to optimize the platform's audio capabilities. Currently, the Hytera Hytalk platform has been recognized by a large number of countries and regions, serving millions of users. Here is a case study of a Thailand security company. This security company provides security services for different clients and needs to manage different groups of employees. So, using a wide area communication-rich POC solutions is the most suitable. They purchased dispatch platforms PNC360S and PNC380, which can provide multimedia capabilities such as voice communication, video communication, dispatching, and positioning functions. Next is a middle-scale security solution. Next is a middle-scale security solution. It's suitable for middle-scale places with larger scope and scale. We take industrial parks and luxury hotel scenes as examples. The industrial park has a larger scale and a wider scope. Luxury hotels have higher floors. They are typical places. The characteristics of middle-scale security are that these customers are willing to pay for high-quality products and focus on stable communication quality. If there is a communication system failure, it will have a significant negative impact and may lead to serious consequences. At the same time, they pay attention to the brand value and sales service of communication equipment, including pre-sales and after-sales services. For scenarios, middle-scale security usually involves complex environments. Middle-scale security usually involves complex environments, wide areas, high floors, and number buildings. For scenarios, 好吧。The characteristics of middle-scale security are that these customers are willing to pay for high-quality products and focus on stable communication quality. If there is a communication system failure, it will have a significant negative impact and may lead to serious consequences. At the same time, they pay attention to the brand value and the sales services of communication equipment, including pre-sales and after-sales services. For scenarios, middle-scale security usually involves complex environments, wide areas, high floors, and numerous buildings. There are more types of security personnel, such as access control security, patrol security, emergency security, etc. At the same time, there is always crowded, which poses significant challenges to communication systems and places higher demands on them. For middle-scale security users, the first requirement is to achieve stable communication in complex environments. Secondly, due to the large number of staff and call groups, it's necessary to meet the communication requirements of multiple groups with high traffic volume. In addition, we can provide extra services for customers, such as voice recording, which can be used for event tracing, dispatching management service, which can achieve efficient dispatching and emergency management. Patrol service can provide a complete security patrol system. We mentioned that earlier, the scenarios in the middle-scale security are complex, so the solution also requires to address different scenarios. The first solution is for the wide communication range scenario. For such scenarios, we recommend the repeater solution, which can efficiently expand the communication range of narrowband radios. At the same time, PD41X as the only narrowband radio that supports patrol function, combined with our dispatch platform, can provide users with complete patrol services, which is convenient for park management. The advantage of this solution lies in its quick deployment and easy installation. The second solution is suitable for high-rise building scenarios, where many luxury hotels are buildings with more than 10 or even dozens of floors. Achieving seamless communication across all floors is their key requirement. So, for this scenario, the HR65X repeater can be used for signal coverage with a high power of 25 watts that can cover more floors. Multiple repeaters can also be connected through IP networks to further expand communication range. It can be deployed on the wall without a separate engine room. What if there are many people and a high volume of calls? Ordinary repeater can only expand communication range but can't increase call capacity. In this case, XPT solution is more suitable. We can choose HP50X, the most cost-effective radio that supports XPT function. The advantage of the solution is that it can save frequency resources, support higher traffic volume, and service more users. In addition, we can also provide a cost-effective video surveillance solution. We know that most industrial parks will not undergo secondary construction once they have built, and the solution can avoid complex deployment projects while using solar power to save energy. The multiple BD nodes doesn't require network license and can form a communication network to connect cameras to provide monitoring capabilities and transmit videos back to the command center. Just now, we introduced several narrowband solutions for middle-scale applications. It should be noted that these solutions are not intended to be used separately and can be combined according to the actual requirements of customers. Next, let's take a look at the value of narrowband communication solutions. First, we can provide customers with a narrowband communication solution that delivers complete coverage, whether in wide areas or high-rise. Secondly, the devices we recommend for several solutions are the most cost-effective products, aiming to reduce costs as much as possible without reducing user experience and efficiency. In addition, we can ensure that all systems and devices are deployed locally by customers. Also, the management system is managed and controlled independently by customers to ensure data security. We can also provide value-added dispatch and patrol service to meet the device requirements of users. Let's take a look at POC solutions for the middle-scale security. Why do we introduce POC solutions? With the advancement of the Internet and intelligent technologies, an increasing number of users rely on apps for task completion or video communication. For such customers, we offer on-premise deployment of Hytera platform and digital evidence management system. Combined with our PNC 460 and SC 580 devices, this solution delivers comprehensive services, including public network audio and video communication and electronic work applications, while ensuring robust data security. Just now, we mentioned that some customers may have patrol requirements, and our POC solution can also provide comprehensive patrol services, supporting patrol route management, check-import management, real-time positioning, and other functions. In addition, POC radios have duty and safety inspection functions. For example, if we set the time interval to 5 minutes and the staff doesn't report the information after 5 minutes, the radio will send an alarm to the designated dispatcher or personnel. At this time, the management can pay attention to the staff. The staff may have gone out without carrying the radio, be injured and unable to operate the radio, or fallen asleep on duty. Below are several typical cases of middle-scale security. The first one is Kempinski Hotel. As a global luxury hotel, Kempinski has very strict requirements for security communication. At the same time, the hotel has high floors, many customers, and complex internal environments. We provide them with the PD radios, repeaters, and dispatch platforms for joint use, which achieve the blind spot-free voice communication and improve the user work efficiency. The second case is Vanke Property in China. As a leading property group in China, Vanke has business in many cities, and managing so many property security personnel is a difficult problem. Relying on Hytera platform, we provide property management solution for Vanke Property, which can achieve stable and reliable nationwide voice communication, multi-level visual dispatching management, and efficient patrol services. This case is Shenzhen Uniwalk Center, a large commercial complex with an average annual foot traffic of 5 million and over 800 employees, which has a high demand for communication services. Therefore, we deployed a 4-carrier XPD system for them and used the BDA for indoor signal coverage to meet their voice communication requirements. Next, let's discuss large-scale security and critical infrastructure solution. It's used to protect high-value assets such as airports, mining port, museum, data center, and government agency. This tier demands multi-layered, high-level security systems. For example, video surveillance, encrypt communications. The common feature of these places is that they need high-level security service, and when a security incident occurs, they need to respond quickly to ensure order. Besides, the environment is very complex. More security personnel are needed, which also means high call volume. And with the development of Internet, the demand for multimedia services is also increasing. For high security areas, we recommend narrowband tracking system for full coverage, integrated with the Hytera Pro platform via public networks in key areas. These hybrid solutions reduce costs while ensuring blind spot-free coverage. This solution not only provides a secure and efficient communication system, but also offers different functions such as video, positioning, dispatching, device management, and so on. Users of this kind of places attach great importance to data security and communication security. All systems of the solution can be deployed locally by customers to ensure data security. Further, import diverse encryption algorithms to ensure communication security. At the same time, it can interface various third-party systems used by customers, such as CCTV monitoring systems, to achieve system integration. Here, we present a case study of China's Yancheng National Automobile Test Field. This field is at the forefront of the world. It covers an area of 2.67 square kilometers and conducts tens of thousands of vehicle performance tests every year. The test results of each vehicle need to be kept strictly confidential, so the use of mobile phones and taking photos is not allowed in the entire field. Also, there is no public network to use. We can see the photo. The field's large open area with a few buildings enables excellent radio coverage. Based on the requirements, we implement a PDT tracking system to ensure secure communications. The above is the complete content of the security communication solution. Thank you all.